Day one of exercising in the privacy and sanctuary of the bunk of the truck, right? I got my doors locked with the seat belts, I got my windshield thing on, I got my curtains drawn, so I have privacy. This is gonna be a low impact, so no jumping around. This is not gonna be hard on the joints. It's not gonna rock the truck and draw attention to yourself, right? A very easy workout. We're gonna work on biceps and triceps and shoulders today. We're gonna do 10 of each, and then we're gonna go back through the next set and change it up a little bit, but do 10 of each. I want you to count the whole time. And most of all, remember where you're starting from, right? You may just use body weight, and I'll be just using my body weight for some moves today. Maybe you have like weights. I got these for $20, like $23.95 a set at Walmart. You can use cans of soup, bottles of water, you know, there's some bands you can use. Just start where you're at, just start. The hardest part is getting started. So here you are on your break, you have time. Let's stop making excuses and let's get healthy together. Warm up. Warm up is so important, right? We pre-trip the truck and trailer before we start working for the day. We need to pre-trip our body by stretching out and also cooling down the post-trip part. So, I mean, that's easy for a driver to remember, right? So we're gonna start with YWY stretches. So Y, arms out in front of you, right? Stretch, feel it, and then pull your arms back into a W, but try to act like you're making your elbows touch, right? And then feel that stretch, okay? And then back to the Y, and then back to the W, feel that stretch. It's so nice. And now you're gonna take your hands and make a Y this way, palms out, and then push your arms like you're trying to touch your elbows again, and feel that wonderful stretch. Okay, then we're just gonna do some circles. Let's just do some backward circles, just a couple, just to loosen us up. I mean, we're not gonna do anything crazy today. It's gonna be very simple, just a great way to start. Again, this is not for your advanced athlete. I have never in my life made an exercise video, but you know what? I'm stepping out of my comfort zone because I want to help you improve your health with meals on the road as well as exercise. So let's do a couple of neck stretches. That feels so good. It feels so good just to breathe, you know, just that in and out breath. I talk a lot, but I hardly ever like really focus on breathing. So let's go back and forward, back and then forward, and then roll your neck around. Oh, it feels so good. And then the other way, right? Feel warmed up. If not, do those a couple more times and then we'll get into the workout. Okay, first up, biceps. Just your good old-fashioned bicep curl. You know how to do those, right? Got your arm bent. You're just down and up, and you want to be counting. So 5. You breathe when you have to talk. So make sure you're counting 7, 8. It feels heavy. 9 and 10. Okay, we did it. We got through our first 10. We're gonna take a little breather. Maybe work it out. Maybe you're using too heavy weights like this girl is. Okay, now we're gonna work on the triceps. So it's a big muscle. It's a big muscle. So when it's not muscular, and 'tis the season for tank tops and shirts for boys and girls, for men and women, right? So for this one, we are going to, I'm gonna put my leg up on the bunk right here, put my weight out, and I'm gonna pull. And you can feel that working, that tricep in there, right? So we're at 3, 4, and again, use whatever weight's comfortable for you, but don't give up. You gotta start somewhere, right? 6, I think I'm on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all right, let's switch it up. Switch to the other side. It's nice to have a place to put your hand, right? To give yourself just some balance, right? Here we go. We're sort of like leaned over, but we're not hunched over. Just leaning over to give myself a little bit of gravity to pull against, to get that nice pull in there. So this is 2, 3, 4. You've got it now. 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 10, right? Okay, so that was 10, bicep and tricep in that pattern. Now we're gonna work on some shoulders. Okay, we're gonna use a lateral raise move. Now I'm not gonna use my weights because I have very little muscle up here. So I'm just starting with body weight. So, right, so we're just gonna raise up to shoulder height and back down. And 2, and 3. Just remember to breathe as you go. And remember, like me, hey, humble pie here, not as strong as I thought I was gonna be. To start, I was like, oh, 10 pounds, no problem, I can handle that. Well, guess what? It feels pretty heavy in this way. So, all right, you got those 10 in. Now we're gonna go through 10 more of each in a different way. Okay, next round, we're gonna start with hammer curls. So, hammer curls, you're gripping the weights like this, the bottles of water, the soup, just body weight. I may have to step down, right? So weights down, we're bringing them out to here, right? 2, 3, feels really heavy. Just that motion. 4, 5, 6, I'm not gonna be able to do this. 7, 8, I can do it, right? I'm falling a little bit. I'm losing my form. I'm losing my form. I'm calling it. I can't do it, but I tried. I gave it my best. Okay, so next up for our triceps on round 2, you're gonna pull your weight like this, right? You're gonna bring your elbows in, hold your weight just like this. Keep your elbows where they're at. Don't move them, right? That's 2. That's 3. See, I'm keeping my elbows right where they're at, right? And now we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You did it. See? Just 10 of each. Now we're getting ready. Okay, working on our shoulders again. I am just going to take one of my 10 pounders, right? I'm just going to wrap my hands over it like this, right? And I'm just going to raise it straight up in front of me, right to my chin, right? So I'm not going any further than my chin. 4, 5. You got this. If I can do it, you can do it. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's go. Okay, next we're gonna do triceps. And these are skull crushers, right? So if you wanna hold on to something, I do have a bottle of water here, right? And the water will be fine, right? Or cans. So we're gonna do 10 of those. So you put your elbows up, you have both hands, right? And you're working them like this. 2, 3. See how we're just keeping our elbows locked in place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we did it. We've done 3 of each. So easy to write down, easy for you to do this on your own. If you've got a little more than I've got, go through them again, right? But we've got to start somewhere. So this basic 101 is just to get you on the road. So join me. And if you want to, you can move your feet, you can pick up your heart rate, you can do them faster, you can do it with a more force, right? There's a million different ways you can do it, but this is just my day one. Maybe it's your day one, but I want us to work together to be healthier and happier and stronger.